Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Mandem. Different setup today. We got a Discord thing. We couldn't get everyone together, but the show gotta go on. Show must go on. So I'm joined by my Wiggers.
Okay. For what?
Yeah, introduce yourselves. Yeah.
I'm Scott, and my team won at the weekend.
My name is Chris, and I'm depressed. I'm sad.
I'm British, and I'm either playing or talking about football. So yeah, I'm here doing that again.
Fair.
I might be retiring from watching football.
And I am giving good football takes as well. Yeah,
I'm
full knowledge.
I mean,
going back to American football.
Bro, they had me talking AFCON on this channel, and I cleaned up. Like that's a different level.
bro, you were talking Copa as well.
Bro, I talk Copa as well, and all the players.
Go back
Yeah.
to watching American football. I no longer care about the Premier League because clearly there's an agenda.
I mean,
We're just gonna rip the Band-Aid off and talk about Man City versus Arsenal today.
yeah. Let's just let's knock that out of the way
Bro.
first. Let's knock that out of the way first. Yeah. Like normally we'd go in order, but like it was just that game was just so.
There is no order today. The
Yeah,
Premier League season
there wasn't
started.
any order in the
Alright.
match. So
Nah, let's be real. We've missed the last couple of weeks. There has been no order. All right,
Yeah.
the Premier League has started. If you haven't been aware, there is a new Champions League format. If you are not aware,
Yeah.
we've already had an international break. 3 weeks.
yeah,
Or 2 or 3 weeks into the season.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
There is no order. There's only chaos. And the Mandem, you know what we do? We thrive in chaos. So we're back.
And referees still suck. So.
oh yeah, referees are always gonna be
That's
shit.
the one constant. That's the one constant.
More things change, the more things stay.
Only thing consistent is the inconsistency of the refereeing.
You know, there's a chant. You know, there's a chant in like mainly in the EFL, but like non-league as well. It's like, I'm blind, I'm deaf, I wanna be a refuge. Like that sort of stuff. That's true. That's
Hey,
cool.
listen,
I love that.
Arsene Wenger once said, "If I die, I'm going to ask God where the referees are before choosing between heaven and hell." So, I completely stand by that statement. John, how's it going?
That's our cameraman.
That's cameraman right there.
That's our cameraman. Yeah, I think we'll talk about it.
Let's get into the Arsenal match.
Yeah.
I mean, look, first goal. I mean, just
Holland, what a finish, bro.
I mean, I'll be honest. It was like, it was kind of poor Arsenal defending. Like they let him have a lot of space. I think Gabriel got like, he shifted over to cover Calafiori, who stepped and missed it. So Savinho turned inside. Bernardo Silva ran the channel.
Yeah.
Gabriel pulled pulled to the
that
left side. Yeah, it was just kind of a mismatch. Like
I mean,
poor defending.
Poor defending, good passing play.
Bro, Haaland was funny though. He was like demanding it from Savinho, like yelling at that dude, and then he played him through. Then good finish. Like it's a good goal. Like I'll give Chelsea. I'll give I'll give him their flowers there.
That finish though was stupid, bro. Outside the boot for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have to hit it with the outside of his foot, bro.
Yeah. You gotta give City credit for that, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I
It
mean,
was good.
that goal kind of killed me because like Calafiori had a decent game. Other than that,
Defensively he was like,
it looked like he just struggled against Savinho or
yeah.
whatever you want to call him. Was too
Savinho's been really good. Like since he's come in.
Calafiori
He's
tried to get too tight against Savinho.
Yeah, and you just can't do it. So
He spun off of him. He just plays like Mahrez. Like I've never seen a player like recreate that type of ball control.
yeah.
Yeah, and then what was it? 19 minutes later in the match, Calafiori scored a banger.
It was a
Like
cross.
It looked like a cross to the back.
It was a cross.
It was not a cross.
It was a cross. It was a cross to the back post. It was just a horrible ball.
Let us know in the comments. Calafiori goal, cross or shot. Let us know.
It was across the goal into the top corner.
I swear he missed it as well.
Whether or not it was a cross or a shot, it was still a banger.
Oh, I mean, a finish is a finish. It's nice still.
It was a nice finish, whether or not he meant to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good finish. You got to give Calafiori the credit.
It was a good welcome to the Premier League moment too.
Yeah, I mean, I know there was like a little bit of controversy with like it was a free kick and like the free kick got taken quickly.
There's no controversy, bro. There's no controversy. Like, there's no.
City were complaining, but it's like, yo, like the ball was moved up. Like,
bro, we blew the whistle. Like
City's just not used to those like going against them.
I know Pep was pissed at Kyle Walker though.
Bro kicked the chair, bro.
Absolutely, wall up the chair.
He kicked the chair.
I know. I was like, damn. Like Pep is pissed, and then he was yelling at Kyle Walker on the side. I was just like, this is not a good look.
Oh yeah, you left.
And like they looked pretty like rattled, you know. They did look pretty rattled.
Martinelli got an assist there.
It's nice to see him arrive in the season.
Yeah. He finally has a goal contribution for the first time in 18 matches.
Yeah, last time we saw not Calafiori. Last time we saw Martinelli with an assist was like what? Not even. Was that like the start of last season? Like
that was I think it was Champions League in like January or something like that.
Yeah, like it's good to see him actually like get a goal contribution. Like it's been so long for him. He's been having a tough time of it. So I mean, it's good to see him get an assist.
Looking at the timeline, like big moment in the match happened just before that goal. Rodri went off injured.
Yeah, I mean, what I liked about Arsenal's approach. I mean, like they weren't trying to get bullied. They were trying to like go there and be aggressive. They were trying to be mean, and that's how you break apart Man City's football. So like they were touch tight to everyone on like corners and stuff. And it looked like pretty innocuous. It was kind of off the ball. I mean, it was like a little like shoulder to shoulder with Thomas Partey.
I think
yeah. So it didn't look like too much on Thomas Partey, but I mean, we wish Rodri well. Hope he gets back soon. But yeah, it's just it's how football goes sometimes, you know. You get those injuries like that.
It looked like Rodri's studs just got stuck in the turf, in the grass, and like hyperextended his knee or something.
Yeah, I know. Calvin Phillips was watching the game and he was like punching the air, bro.
No, that's just more dark magic, bro. That's just more black magic.
Rodri will be back. Rodri's gonna be back in like I think Rodri will be back soon. You know, I do. I mean, it looks pretty bad, but like I don't think it was like a. Because here's the thing: like if it was a tear, he wouldn't be like walking off the field.
No,
That's what I'm thinking. Like
he was walking
like
on it, bro.
Like an MCL. Like I don't think he would have been walking off the field like that. Like he held his knee and stuff like that, but I think he just like jawed it really badly. Maybe it was like some ligaments, something like that. I think he'll be back sooner than later. Honestly,
you could walk on an ACL tear.
Like we'll see, but like, yeah.
You don't need crutches to walk an ACL tear, and obviously we won't know more until probably tomorrow. But like, it looked bad. Just the way that like I don't like Rodri like, well, I was gonna say Rodri doesn't like play up injuries, but literally like 30 seconds into the match he did. But anyways, it looked bad. So we wish him well, but. It was a big moment in the game. I mean, I'm
joking. Like seeing a player injured is
we never wish injuries on anyone, but like it's nothing Rodri doesn't deserve.
Yo, Chris, I've heard otherwise from you. I'm not gonna lie.
That's wild.
Hey, leave me alone. And then what was it? 20 minutes later, Bukayo Saka puts it on a tee right to Gabriel's head. It's just a penalty at this point. That corner from the Saka delivery to Gabriel is automatic. Even 10 minutes prior, they should have scored on the corner. Like Gabriel just headed it over the bar, and that defending on that corner by Kyle Walker, atrocious. It was horrible. Like,
dude, they had Doku marking the first time, and it was like, okay, we actually need to get like a proper defender on him. And then you put Kyle Walker on him, and then it's just like Gabriel has the run on him, and Kyle Walker got completely lost. Arsenal run their routine, and then bang, head on, back of the net. It's like that's just a really good routine that teams like they need to figure out. You know, Man City should have done their homework on the set pieces because Arsenal set pieces have been very good.
Yeah,
it's crazy because our set piece coach used to be their set piece coach. I'm pretty sure. Like they should know this by now. But anyways, the next big moment in the game was just before halftime. Leandro Trossard sent off for kicking the ball away. 0.5 seconds after the ref blew the whistle.
Firstly, it was after the whistle, and like not after the whistle, but like it's halftime.
He was kicking the ball away as the whistle was being.
It's halftime. Like, come on, bro.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I don't think it was for kicking the ball away. I think it was for
No,
the foul.
no. It was. They confirmed it. It was for
The
kicking the
FA
ball
said
away.
it was for kicking the ball away.
They confirmed it already. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's just
That's horrendous.
That's a really bad That's a really bad
He was kicking the ball as the ref was blowing the whistle to
Yeah.
Martinelli, who was on the far side as an outlet.
Yeah.
Who joined? Hello?
Oh. Ah, shit.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Oh,
Reveal yourself.
Goodbye.
Hey, yo, he heard us talking about the red card and wanted to show up, yo.
Hey, what we talking about?
As I was saying,
As you were saying, what were you saying? Let me hear it.
Leandro Trossard was kicking the ball as the whistle was being blown. His back was turned to the ref. It was in an away ground.
Yo,
albeit
Scott.
albeit a quiet away ground. But I see why they called it, but like Arsenal's the only team to have red cards against them for that type of situation. And it's happened more than once. It's happened twice to Arsenal. And
Maybe the
no
refs,
one
maybe the
else.
refs just don't rate y'all, man. I don't know, man. There's something about the
Nah, I knew this guy was gonna say some BS, bro.
Listen. Michael Oliver has sent off an Arsenal player seven times in his career. 7 red cards for Arsenal players. He's not sent off any other team. Sent off a player for any other team more than 3 times.
Hey, maybe the Arsenal players are, committing too many fouls. I think that's how it works. No. Keep your hands.
Dude,
I'm gotta leave.
I'll be honest. It's like,
helps, bro.
Like I'll just be honest. I thought the yellow card was like for the foul on Bernardo Silva. Like genuinely, I thought it was for the foul on Bernardo Silva.
That's what I thought as well.
But like, yo, even the FA confirming that it's for kicking the ball away is crazy because it's like you can't really give players like time to like not kick a ball or like do an action that they're already doing and then blow the whistle and then like the ball's like halfway in the air. It's like, look, if you don't blow the whistle and it's like it's not like intentional because it's like he's trying to play the pass to the other side of the field. So if that's what the FA said, it's like, all right, well that's just kind of like BS at the end of the day. If it's for the foul on Bernardo Silva, then maybe. But like if it's for the kicking the ball away, then that's not.
But even if it is for the foul on Bernardo Silva, for what this ref let play on earlier in the match, which were harder fouls, that should never be a yellow card.
He said that bar away.
Bernardo Silva, that should never be a yellow card. If it's for kicking the ball away, that's ridiculous.
And Chris, remember I said in the group chat, the ref set the tone for the game.
He said the bar too high.
He said the bar way too high.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he said way too high.
Yeah.
For Havertz taking a run at Rodri, and then literally like 5 minutes later, Holland taking a run at Saliba.
Yeah.
Neither of those were cards.
Exactly. So it's like, okay, now you've set the tone for the players. They know, okay, I've seen that not given. I've seen that not given.
All right,
so
then, you can. Yeah,
so this is fine contact.
But eventually, someone's gonna have to pay for it because it's gonna be like, okay, all right, I didn't give that, but now it's getting too much. I need to start giving out cards. But then, hey, it is what it is, man. Actually, that red card is a blessing, bro. Honestly, look, as an Arsenal fan, I know you're looking at the game like, oh, I need the win because 2 seasons ago, you guys went away to City, drop points is like saying you had the 3 points in the back before the game. Honestly,
we got killed in that City game.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, at the end of the day, bro, honestly, bro, even if you have 11 men before the game, every Arsenal fan was like, okay, let's just go get a tie, a win if we can, but if we can, a tie is okay, right? Before the game, you go into a game, you're playing an open game, boom, 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 you're up 2-1. So it's like, okay, cool, now we're up 2-1. If the red card didn't happen, you guys continuously try to open up and play because you're going to think, okay, we've got these guys. We haven't been able to beat these guys in like 9 years away.
Yeah.
Like, this is the time to kill them. You're going to play openly, and you know what happens when you play openly against City, especially being 2-1 up at the Etihad.
It doesn't work.
48 games unbeaten at home. So it's like the tie is a blessing in disguise. I think it saved Arsenal from like at least like a 4 or 5. I don't know, maybe 5-2 like Dublin, but.
Hey. I don't know about that though because like before the half, like we were like they were City was not on it. Like that didn't look like Man City towards the end of the first half before the red.
No,
card.
throughout the whole game, City were actually poor. Like this is.
But that's what I'm saying though. But
Yeah.
we've seen City.
But
like,
we've seen it before.
Yeah, you know, we've seen it before. Like,
Yeah.
they go into the game, especially when Pep goes into the dressing room and tells them, "Everybody sit down, sit down, sit down." Like, you know, okay, oh shoot, it's time. Like, okay, let's lock in.
Yeah.
But now they're locked in. They come back, and it's like, okay, Arsenal's even sitting even deeper because one, they don't have any reason to open up.
No.
They're winning the game.
Yeah.
Because if they open up, they're a man down. So technically, it's like, okay, the red card came at the perfect time. You don't want a red card, but it came at a time where you were already up.
Up.
It's
You're
okay,
gonna get one.
There's no need, you know. So
Well,
let's
yeah. I
shut
mean,
it
if you
down.
wanted to get a red card, of course you'd want to be winning. You know what I mean? Because like,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly,
yeah.
But this is the thing, though. Like, I get the refs not being consistent. I get that part. But at the end of the day, it's like, as a player, don't put yourself in that situation and then be like, oh, but why didn't you call it? It's
Oh,
like
yeah, oh,
you're
yeah,
advising
yeah.
the
I mean,
like, telling you to keep quiet in the back, right? You're all quiet, but then you keep talking. You talking with someone else. The teacher doesn't see them, or maybe they see them, but they ignore it. And then
Of
they
course.
see you talking the next time, and they go, "Shut up!" And then you go, "Oh, but this guy was also talking." No, they seen you, so just stop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't put yourself in that situation and then ask questions. Even though I agree, the refs are inconsistent, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like it keeps happening against Arsenal, but it is what it is, bro. Maybe the Arsenal players should know that, okay, I don't know if the refs got an agenda against us. I don't know what's going on, but like, let's try not to put ourselves in that situation, you know?
Don't give him
It
a
saves
reason.
everyone. Don't give them a reason, exactly. Even though, like, it's like, bro, we all know how the refs are, man. But we're not gonna get into it. It is what it is.
Anyways, moving on to the second half. That low block that we played.
Oh, that was the second half. That was the second half.
Jose Mourinho would be so proud.
Nah,
My goal.
Deitch would be proud, bro.
Sean Dyche would be proud. Jose Mourinho.
Oh yeah, Daishi.
Sean Deitch went through a box of Kleenex, bro.
Hey,
I ain't
raw.
talking about tears. I ain't talking about tears.
Yeah, we know, bro.
But
He was
like,
watching that second half. He went through a box of Kleenex, bro.
Yeah,
You
Craig.
guys are just gonna mention great managers and forget about Ten Hag, bro. That's crazy. It's all good though.
No, we're talking
What's up,
about.
what's up with all these what's up with all these prem managers being bold, bro? So
They're trying to be Pep, bro.
It's the pressure.
I've been saying this,
Enzo.
bro.
It's the Pep effect.
Big honor.
Arteta has too much hair, bro. They hate him for it.
Nah, bro.
Sean Dyche.
Yo, he's gotta stop using the touch
You
up.
gotta stop using the hairspray.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Arteta
Bro.
keeps going up against Pep like this, if Pep
He's gonna
decides to
be
stay,
Bro,
Arteta,
Arteta, Arteta got the Lego head, bro.
bro.
Like snaps on before he shows up. That's it.
Yo.
It's too dark, bro.
Nah, but let's move on to some other games. Chelsea won against West Ham 3-0, which was, I think, probably the most surprising result.
There's
this weekend.
another bad decision in that game.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Tell me up,
Somerville,
'cause I didn't watch a single minute of that game actually.
Somerville was pulled down in the box, and they said there wasn't enough like he was so. Who's the defender? Whoever it was grabbed Somerville's arm and like pulled him down, but they said because he released before his arm got fully extended, it wasn't enough contact.
Yeah.
Somerville was literally like yanked down in the box. And that
Yeah.
was
Consistency.
No, this weekend has been so poor in terms of refereeing decisions. I'm sorry, like it's been really poor. I know there was like a lot of controversy in the Spurs match as well with Vicario.
yeah, Vicario was outside the box, played it with his hand.
But the reason why they said it is because like they said it was a yellow card offense and VAR doesn't deal with yellow card offenses and stuff. So I'm like,
They said it wasn't a clear goal scoring opportunity. Bro took the ball away from the attacker. What do you mean?
But this is the thing about the rules though. I feel like they need to revise the rules where it's like, okay, I get that, okay, this is the rule book, right? This is what it says. But sometimes I feel like it should be common sense, you know, like, okay, cool, like VR doesn't look like yellow card offenses and all that, but then at the same time, there should be exceptions for certain situations where it's like, come on, bro, this, like you said, it's a goal scoring opportunity, like he took it away. Because if his hand, if he doesn't flick the ball, the player can flick it with his leg, and you know,
yeah,
over him, and he can't touch the ball out there. So him touching the ball is taking it away from the player technically. But Yeah, the rules, they need to revise all that, bro. Like, there's so many BS, like,
Yeah.
loopholes in the rules.
'Cause-
By the end of the day, the rules is the rules, you know?
I mean, because there's that, right? But when there's like a borderline yellow card challenge, they look at it and be like, oh, it's a yellow card, but then they escalate it to a red card. But that's still a yellow card offense. So
Exactly.
it's again, it's inconsistency. VAR in it itself, as I've said before, it's fine. It's just the way that it's used isn't ideal, especially in the Prem here.
Yeah. But even then, these VAR officials, like, they're gonna back up their boys. They're all friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
They're not gonna embarrass their friend who made that big call. On
No, and the thing is, they're all referees.
They're all referees.
Game. They're not just like, you know, like sitting behind the monitors every game. They rotate, so
Yep.
they're just not gonna let their boy, you know, they're not gonna leave him hanging out there because they know the next game he might be the one like to save me. And so they all work together. And two, I don't think the Prem really cares. They act like they do, but at the same time, I feel like they enjoy this attention.
Oh, of course, because it gets them views.
All these eyeballs, you know.
It gets them views, yeah.
So,
Of course.
like Mayweather said, man, what are you tuning in to watch me lose or when you're still gonna tune in? So, hey, big bucks for them.
Another, Scott was saying earlier, another great result. Fulham against Newcastle. Newcastle kind of in the mud right now.
How did y'all do it?
Bro, they haven't been able to like flex that Saudi money.
No,
I don't know what's going on. They haven't really been able to flex that Saudi money.
But they've got Tonali back. But I mean,
bro, if you just watch the game, like Fulham were all over them.
oh yeah. You guys could have scored. You guys should have scored more. In fact, yeah.
Bro, it could have been like they genuinely could have been like 4 or 5. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Good attacking play.
I just regret leaving Smith Rowe on the bench, man. I forgot to put him back in.
Bro, he's always in my team, yo. He's always in my FF.
That's the goal right there.
Smith Rowe and Reece Nelson, bro.
That's.
Hey, yo, I will be as well, like getting involved.
Yeah, the Gooners, the former Gooners. What's it right? I mean,
Arsenal, like second team, bro. Crazy.
Basically.
Yeah, honestly, just Fulham played really well. They had really good chances. We've had a rough run of matches, honestly, like last couple of weeks. You know, we drew against West Ham, and like they got a 95th minute equaliser, which was difficult. Midweek played Preston North End in the Carabao Cup, lost 16-15 on penalties. Like that's just, you know, how do you pick a team up from that? But like, you know, a couple of days later, you know, you go into a game where Newcastle, they're in like decent form. I mean, they're okay. They've won some matches. You know, they've come from behind to win some matches. You know, they're in decent form. But like, if you're at home, you gotta win. And Fulham turned up, looked really good, played some really good attacking football. Happy to have Adama Traore fit starting. I think his pace is such a joke. You have the likes of you know, Smith Rowe's come in, and like I like how Marco Silva's managing his minutes, making sure that he's not overexerting and you know, not running him into the ground. He's making sure that he's getting the best out of him, which is good. Playing him as a cam. Fulham team's coming together. I trust Marco Silva. You know, I've trusted him, you know, since the appointment. I think he's a very good manager. So I mean, everyone saw the first game of the Premier League as well. They played Man United and they got close. Like they played really well.
Yeah.
And you know, just got unfortunate at the end with Xerxes scoring. But I mean, you know, there are glimpses from Fulham. And yeah, just need to keep pushing on. And now no Carabao Cup to worry about, and it's like, okay, let's go ahead, let's focus on the league, and then when the FA Cup does come up, it's like focus maybe like a nice little cup run, you know, see how we do that. I'll be honest, like I would honestly be happy if we got in between like 8th to 10th. I'd be happy with that. I think we need to see like slow progression.
Yeah,
like the Fulham, yeah.
Was there a couple of years ago, so yeah, you're right. You can start slow and build your way up, but yeah. You might be able to win the Prem again before Arsenal. Who knows? At this rate, you can't really tell.
What do you mean again?
Well, they never did, but they can be the first. Just like Arsenal never won the UCL, but hey, maybe they could.
Oh yeah, how's that going for you guys?
I don't know. That's the Barca fan.
I don't know, man. We got 5. I think you should say as an Arsenal fan, man. I don't know.
Hey, United fan, how's the Champions League go for you this season?
Oh, you know what? Hey, yo, Barnsley held 7. Barnsley.
Yo, Man United couldn't get past Crystal Palace. Like, what are we doing here?
Bro,
what are we doing here?
That second half was so poor, man.
And it's such bad form. And
You guys already discussed that game? You already talked about that game?
No.
No, we're getting into it right now.
Oh,
Nah.
okay, let's do it.
Let's get into it.
Well, like,
We're
what's
skipping,
going on?
Look.
we're skipping Liverpool. We're skipping Spurs. We're getting right into Man United right now.
All right. I mean, Chris is happy because you're talking about Arsenal. So
Yeah, get it off. Get off.
look.
What's going on United now?
I know.
I can't lie, not every team from London can hold on to a lead this weekend. That's what I'm gonna say.
All right.
This
Anyway.
you guys
Right.
What's up with United, bro? Like, I'm being real.
What do you mean? I mean, all right. Look, if you look at
Palace team is hard.
and it
you
like.
know.
Like, regardless of the scoreline, right? If you were just to watch that match, especially that first half, you would be like, "Yo, United's actually playing well." You can somewhat justify Eriksen's addition to the team because we played pretty well. He was pretty instrumental in creating a lot of the chances. But that second half was just so poor, and it was a very regressive in terms of the way we played in the first half. Where first half we created a lot of chances, Bruno hitting the bar, Garnacho hitting the bar. Garnacho also having an earlier chance too that he should have scored. And then second half, you have Rashford come off the bench. You know, he had scored in midweek. You're like, okay, this guy's gonna cook because scored midweek, scored last weekend. You know, he's starting to gain a little bit of form. He hasn't scored in 18 months or something like that. So, no. But you would think that we would, just continue that momentum into the second half, but it just, I don't know what Ten Hag said to those boys, but
Taking Xerxes off changed the game. Anyways,
yeah, that too. But we were playing poor. Like we started playing poor just like from out the gate of the second half. It did get worse because Xerxes was, he linked up play very well. He played that whatever 9.5, whatever he likes to call it, pretty well. But like dropping deep, linking up play. I think one of the issues that we had is that Bruno was poor, really poor, especially in that second half. And I think he should have came off, but because he's captain, he's got a new contract, whatever. Ten Hag keeps him in, and Bruno is kind of a player that you're starting to wonder if he can actually fit into this Ten Hag system where we're just not countering every time. We're trying to actually hold the ball and kind of probe and look for options.
I'll be real though. That Palace team right now, what is Glasner doing? Like, they have not kicked on since last year. They have not kicked on.
No.
They brought in good players. It's just been poor.
I do like Tyreek Mitchell though. I think he proved that game why he should have been.
Yo, Mitchell's always been good. Like he's always been solid. Like,
We said this, bro. Mitchell should have been on the plane.
Yeah.
On the plane.
I think Mitchell on that plane, England win Euros.
I don't know about that. Do you have anything to add?
That's the best joke I've heard since someone just told me Arsenal can win the UCL this year. Next, yeah.
Who said that?
Who said that? It wasn't me.
Oreo,
know,
surely.
man.
It wasn't me.
Nah, it definitely wasn't Chris. Yo, Chris be making jokes, but he's not delusional.
No one said that. I just made that up.
No, I'm sure someone has said it.
I will say in this match, Andre Onana actually that double save. Was actually crazy.
Yeah. No, I mean Palace.
Onana's been good lately. I can't lie.
I mean he's been good since post AFCON. I think he's actually been all right.
Good, good for Onana.
No, I mean like after AFCON he wasn't really making those mistakes anymore. I don't know. That he went to visit the witch doctor to take the juju off of him. That's probably what happened.
That's just United, bro. Watching any United game is just dire. Like, it's just so annoying. Like, I don't know what Ten Hag is doing with that team, because it's actually a decent squad too. It is, and it's like you gotta figure it out. But
the weirdest thing for United for me is like Garnacho. Like he's not like when he's starting, he's not at the same level as when he comes off the bench. I don't get it.
I think he's better as an impact sub, if I'm being honest. I think he just plays better like off the bench, so the pressure isn't on him to be good from the start. I like Amad Diallo. I think Amad Diallo's come back and been really good. I honestly think the one thing that United should have done in the transfer window, they should have kept hold of Jadon Sancho. I honestly think they should have kept hold of Jadon Sancho, because it's like Ten Hag and him said like, yo, we're good, like we don't need to worry about it. It's like yo, play Sancho then. Why are you leaving him on the bench? Why are you leaving him on the squad? Like, play Sancho, let him play. Like, he's gonna do good. That's a UCL finalist right there. That's not just like some scrub. Like, play the guy. You know, rest Rashford for a bit. Play Sancho. Let him start. Let him get off. Like, let him get off from the bench and like go and play, bro. Because he's doing well at Chelsea. Simple.
Yo, is Sancho better than Rashford, right?
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now, yeah.
Kelvin.
I see
Kelvin.
smiling.
Look at the last season. Look at the stats ain't lying. Like Sancho had a really good last season with the UCL final. Rashford has really struggled like this last like year and a bit.
I really want to hear what Kelvin says.
I don't actually think Sancho's better than Rashford. I think they're on the same level.
Oh, that level was really low then. But wait, what are you talking about? Like right now, like overall.
Huh? Overall.
Right now.
Overall better play. Overall.
Right now. Yeah.
I mean, right now, yeah, Sancho is playing better, obviously. But I'm talking about as an overall player, who would you rather have in your team?
Like in their prime or still right now? Who would I have in my team?
In their prime.
Oh, Sancho.
Yeah.
Did you see? There's a reason Sancho was bought.
Sancho.
Yeah.
Because like Sancho in his prime, even at Dortmund, was not seen as the prime. It was seen as like he can even
A developing player, of
But
course,
Rashford, when he hit his prime, was of age to be in his prime. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, he can maintain his form, which he hasn't. But Sancho was like, oh, he's really young, but he was up there with only Messi had the most.
The most goal contributions.
Like, in that season, right? Was it 2020, 2021? But it was like, oh, he can do more. But with Rashford, I never got the feeling like he can do more. I just felt like, oh, okay, this is like
He can stay here, yeah.
He can hit 30 goals, every season.
My issue with Rashford is like he's bottlenecked. Like there's Sancho can add more to his game. He can add more goals to his game. I feel.
Yeah.
For sure. Like he can always. Almost like Hazard. Hazard, I feel like the one thing he could have added was more goals to his game.
I think Sancho in his prime, he gives you more than Rashford.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion, I think he does because I think you can play Sancho like left, right,
middle.
You can even play him as a cam. On like he will do well.
Rashford is almost like an incomplete Vinny. He's an incomplete Mbappe. Like he can only really play on that left hand side. You can only rely on him for scoring and getting in behind, but that's just about it. And he can't play striker. Like he's not that good a striker. So
and also that one move that he has.
Yeah.
The ball roll inside.
Yep.
he doesn't know how to shoot a ball. He doesn't know how to finesse it. Like I don't know what it is with Rashford. But
he just knuckles everything.
For a player who cuts in as much as Rashford does, you would think he would know how to shoot a ball.
Nah, bro, he just points that toe down, boom.
He's always trying to like kill the ball, like just shoot.
Bro, even his passes got knuckle on it, bro.
Like where's the curve? Like a little bit of finesse. Like he's just not. I don't know. It's just.
Power on it. Like,
and he's missed chances because of that. We've seen in previous seasons, like he's gone through on goal and he's been like one-on-one with the keeper and he's like blasted it at the keeper. And it's been saved. Like the keeper saved it with his
Rashford's got no finesse.
Like probably get it around the keeper. You know.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have it in his locker for some reason. Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right. Like, but the reason why I wasn't talking about Rashford right now is because Rashford right now, even Garnacho, I'd say is better than Rashford right now, in terms of form and like overall, like how much can you give to this team? Garnacho, again, he can play off the left and off the right, and he does more than his game has gotten a lot better. I think discipline-wise, Ten Hag has, told him, you got to stop shooting. You got to be more of a team player. I think him going to Argentina and seeing that, everyone basically just is a team player for Messi, just like, reminded him, okay, I'm not there yet to always needing to be that guy. So I think he's become more of a team player, and I think he's benefited from that. And again, I think for players, I think he has 7 goal contributions in 5 games, which is I mean for him, which is great. So Barca, we already know how great Yamal is, but I want to talk about Rafinha, and how instrumental he's been.
Yeah, Rafinha playing that 10
as a cam.
actually insane this season.
Yeah, which is crazy because
I know Kelvin will say this, but Kelvin was always thought Rafinha should be like, he should be in the starting 11, and they had to find a place to put him, and that 10 is the best spot for him.
Yep.
You're not asking him to do too much defensively because that's not what he's good at.
Exactly.
Just stay up and create.
Yeah. Like on the wings, and he's not a bad winger, but on the wings, I feel like, especially at Barca, he was getting isolated a bit too much.
They would play him on his off wing.
Yeah, and
you can't play him off the left.
Yeah, and I think being in the middle, having that ability to free roam just a little bit, give him that space, it just gives him more opportunity to just be more creative on the ball. But yeah, Yamal, of course, doing his thing. I think he got another assist or two this game. Yeah, Barca. Flick has got the Lewa. I think scored 2 goals. No, he could have. He missed the penalty.
Yeah.
Lewa missed the penalty. Rafinha 2 goals. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Barca and Flick, they're cooking something dangerous. I'm not gonna lie.
They're cooking something up. They look really good.
They look really good. And contrary, Madrid look horrible.
Too many cooks and wins.
They look horrible, but they're getting the results. So it's like,
I think for Madrid's problem is just, it's too many cooks in the kitchen, but they have enough star power to finish off a game when they need to.
You know what? This is an interesting, kind of, you look at the teams in the world right now. You see Juventus, right? I look at that Juventus team sheet. It's like I don't see any
world
stars
class
in that team. I see people that Thiago Motta has brought in, but I rate Thiago Motta very highly as a coach as well.
Yeah,
he's brought in, he's gone out and he's gotten players that he wants for the system that he played. Tiki Taka, keeping the ball close, and every single player fits that system. And I saw their game because they played against who did they play against this week in the Champions League? I forget. They won 3 or 4-0. But they were absolutely fantastic. They played ridiculously well. They have players that fit that system. You look at the Real Madrid team, all of those guys are superstars. Alright, cool, we get it, Los Galacticos and all that, cool. But you see them play together, and they just look poor. The system-wise, they have guys that Mbappe wants to play off the left. Same with Vinny Jr. They got a lot of guys that want to play off the left, and it's very kind of disjointed. And you can see, even though they get the results, it's a very disjointed looking team, and it's just not. It doesn't really pass the eye test right now. They're getting results, but it doesn't really pass the eye test.
I mean, apart from the UCL game, I mean, I don't know. You probably already talked about it, but that was one of those games. Look, loss is a loss, bro. It doesn't matter how you lose, but you can look at some losses and be like, okay, it's not a reflection of how the team plays. Something just happened. 10th minute, no team is gonna survive that. Bro, I mean, Arsenal tried. See how it's tough. No, honestly, I know Monaco isn't City, but at the same time, bro, going to man down against any team that early of a game. If it's okay, 50th, 60th minute, it's okay.
It's essentially the whole game, bro.
There's no way you can ask a team to defend for 85 minutes.
Yeah. Apart from that, I knew I thought we were gonna lose 5-6. Honestly, I was like, okay, this game.
You thought you were gonna lose that badly?
That's what I thought. Honestly,
nah, bro.
Because I tried to be realistic. Right? I was just okay. So I haven't seen this Flick team face this type of adversity. I've seen the previous Barca teams in the previous years. I've seen us go down 1-2, and I'm like, oh, shit, and then it just goes down from there, right? So I've seen that. So looking at this Flick team, I'm like, okay, we're man down. That's different. It's different from having 11 men and going down or whatever. But we're a man down, and it's it's already 1-0. A man down, and it's already 1-0. We're losing. If it was tight, I'd be like, okay, we can hold on, but. The fact that they can at least score a goal to tie the game, and then last minute, we saw what happened. But hey, I know Ter Stegen got injured today, and I know the people that wanted him out, they're gonna be happy, right? But this is why I gotta tell people.
You're gonna miss him,
especially Barca fans, right? Okay, we might not miss him heavily in terms of Peña's good, he's a good replacement, but I'm not just gonna be one of those Barca fans and just.
Bless you.
Act like Ter Stegen's been quote unquote, shit or bad all these years, right? Like, he's had his moments. He's had his moment where he's messed up. But the thing is, bro, look around the world. Every keeper, even the best, well, the Courtois, the Allisons, all of that, they've committed serious mistakes that led to the teams like losing games and all that, right? I get that he put Garcia in a bad spot and he got the red card, so everyone's gonna go crazy and talk about get him out. But if Pena starts playing bad, I don't want to hear any Barca fan complain about goalkeepers, bro. Because if you're saying get Ter Stegen out, who you think it was gonna be like his second, right? Iñaki Pena. So now let's see what he does. He's put me right. He's a good keeper, but
Yeah.
I mean, he's no Ter Stegen, and people probably gonna realize that. I hope it doesn't happen that way, but hey,
Plus, goalkeeper mistakes are like every player makes a mistake, but goalkeeper
It's
mistakes
everywhere.
are that much worse because they almost always lead to a goal.
lead to a goal.
And this is
Exactly,
what this is what I was telling Kelvin, right? Like, and this is goalkeepers, strikers, whatever. Ter Stegen is a world class keeper.
Yeah.
Arguably the best keeper for the past how many years?
Facts, bro. For the
One
past 10 years.
one bad mistake. It's not even the whole game. Just one bad mistake doesn't define like, oh, this guy is shit. He's a bad player. Like, he's a bad keeper, whatever. One bad game or a couple like bad games for a player that's world class, it doesn't define like who they are or like what they've done over their career. So like being so reactionary, and I know like fans like, especially in the Champions League, it's a new format. You want to start off well, and you know you don't really have that many opportunities to actually to win that many games against like the easier opposition, because you know there's you start facing the bigger teams, and it's gonna be hard for that. So you want to knock out the easier teams quickly, but you have to stop being so reactionary. And I feel like football fans are like so reactionary these days.
Anything else to talk about? We did the Prem, we did the Champions League. So what do you guys think?
I mean, no touch-ups, you know. Good couple of games and weekends. Oh, another game that was crazy. I don't know if you guys. I mean, it just ended like maybe like an hour ago. It was the Derby. I was watching it earlier. It was actually a really good game. Gabia scored the winner in the last minute, 89th minute, I think, to give AC Milan the win. And that's like the first win in about, I would say, I think it's like the last 6 millions or so, something like that. So 3, quote unquote, in Inter Stadium, but it's the same stadium this year. They just changed the name depending on who plays. But yeah, it was a great game. I just felt like, you know, we should maybe like touch upon like Serie A, like, you know, going down. There's some like good games going on this season. Like, I've been like keeping up with their highlights and stuff like that. It's been good. It's been good over there. More competitive I've done the Prem, I'd say. But, hey.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, the Prem farmer.
At this point, it looks like it, man. I don't know. It might not be, but it just looks like it.
You gotta get rid of the farmer.
Yeah.
Which one though?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yo, 115 on the way, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, oh, dude, okay, yeah. Can we even touch upon that? Okay, honestly, this is what I think of. I know this is like, it's part of football, even though it's like they handle it in court and all of that. But honestly, though, tell me why. See, I have my suspicions, right? And I think United is behind all this. Ask me why. Ask me why. So,
Why?
You're telling me City is a nobody, right? As United fans like to say. They have no history, that is in the best like the fans, but a little bit of history, like, you know, they actually have one. It's not a Premier League, but they used to win league titles back in the day. But listen, United's dominating the league so many years, right? Everything is going good, beautiful. Alex Ferguson, the goal, this, that, peaceful. All right, the City Group comes in around 2008. They buy a club. All right, okay, they've got a good project going on, up and down. Now they finally start dominating. They break the record for the most points. All right, since during the season. Now they tie the 3-peat. They break it. They tie United's treble. The only team to do that in England was United. Now there's 3 records they've taken off United, right? It looks like they're gonna do a 5-peat, and then it's like unachievable. No one else can do it after that. And then all of a sudden, the last couple of years, it's like, oh, you know what? The books are not correct. They've been cheating. They've been doing that. So you're telling me it's someone's job to audit their papers, their books every single season. And from 2008, they did not see there was a mistake. There was something going on. There was something shady. For 10 straight years, they did not see this. And all of a sudden, that it looks like C's gone. Now Arsenal is like the next guy. Liverpool is still, United's going down. Other teams are coming up. And they're like, you know what? Yeah, we got to find something to make whatever they want look not legitimate, right? Because in that case, whether they go through this court case, whether they're guilty or not, the Prem is always going to win. And if the Prem wins, that means United win. Because they can say, oh, look, whatever they did, it doesn't count. Or, oh, we were only bad because these guys were cheating, right? But let me remind you, Leicester's won a Prem in that same time. Chelsea's won 2 Prems in that same time. So that should be an excuse for United not winning anything in the last 10 years. Listen, City's not going to come out against the winner. If they did it, they're going to get punished for it, right? But this is what's going to happen. They're going to get a slap on the wrist.
Of course. They're going to get hit with a little fine.
If they did it. That's if they did it. But if they didn't do it, it's still going to be like, okay, our reputation is ruined. Now they can sue the Prem in that case. Because you can be like, okay, they can counter sue the Prem and all of that. Look, they're going to settle down and be like, look, we're not going to sue you guys. All right? We're just going to pay a fine. Everything's settled. We're going to go back. But no matter what happens, bro, City's name is like, it's done. Whether they're guilty or not, everyone's still going to have suspicions for whatever, time until we leave this earth. Is always going to be like, oh, but what about that? What about that, bro? And it's all in the benefit of United, bro. And look at them. They're happy and they're pushing this agenda, bro. They're so happy about it. They know they're the ones benefiting from this.
Bro, where are you in Real Madrid to Barca, bro?
Like, look, it takes away everything else he's built against you guys. And Pep's legacy comes into question. The only coach that gets rejected is Alex Ferguson. So, I don't know, man.
I mean, it's a lot of factors. It's just that happens to line up. You know what I mean?
I know, but I don't know, bro. Everything's so perfectly lined up, bro.
Yeah. And
it comes as soon as United, they realize, oh, well, we can't touch it. Now we're out of reach.
No, I feel like United could have. If United really had the capability to do that, then they would have done it with Liverpool. Try to do it with Liverpool. They would have tried to do it with Chelsea. They would have tried to do it with Arsenal, who are with their rivals for even longer.
No, but all this time, Liverpool only won, one Prem in the last, 31, 32 years? Well, since 92, let's just put that.
Yeah.
They've only won 1 Prem. They're not really a big target, bro. You're looking at little bro, who had not won a Prem title, comes out of nowhere. You have 13, and just like that, boom, now they have 8. You know how crazy that is?
Mm-hmm.
So they can have 9 by the end of the season if they win the Prem.
Yeah.
They've already broken 3 of your records. Used to be the only one to hold that. So now it's you become the next club, man. I don't know.
Anyways, to wrap all this up.
That's a conspiracy theory and a half. All right, cool.
Manchester City hasn't beaten us in 4 games.
Ooh, oh my God.
Give me my trophy for that.
Give him that
Wara trophy. Wara trophy.
Give me my trophy.
Wara trophy.
But yeah, that was the roundup. Sorry, it's been a minute, guys. We gotta figure it out. Make sure we're more consistent. But that's on us, not on you guys.
That's on Chris.
That's on me.
Just like Arsenal, man. Be consistent, man.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
Consistency is key. Let them know.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Leave a comment on what we should talk about next. Whether or not you think it was a red card offense.
It was.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking the viewers.
I'm gonna be in the comment section. Yeah.
Okay. Whether or not you think it was a red card offense.
He's gonna be the first one.
Yeah. And then what we should post next. But yeah. Other than that, I think that's good.
All right.
What we should post next.
All right, guys.
All right.
Peace.
Take care. Peace.
Peace.
See ya.
Arsenal's winning the league 2024, 2025.
All right, bro. You're done. You're done.